evening, everybody. David Paul with you here in the KHOU 11 Weather Center. It is a rainy mess outside across southeast Texas, and we've got pockets of heavy rain that are coming across the area now. We'll see that off and on most of the night, but it is going into Friday morning. Friday morning, we expect widespread heavy rain. That is expected to impact the morning commute. It's street ponding, nuisance street flooding. That is by far the greatest threat at the moment. We're not looking at a big bayou or creek or river flooding threat, but definitely the roads in the morning for Friday morning's commute are most likely to be impacted. And so if you got something you got to do Friday morning, heads up, between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m., that's when this round of heavy rain is going to come in, and we expect to see the street ponding happening then. Now by 10 a.m. Friday morning, things are improving rapidly. So it really is that pre-commute and commute Friday morning that will be impacted. Now, all that being said, we're getting impacted right now. We've got a couple of lines of thunder showers moving across the area. At the moment, no watches or warnings. There's no flash flood watch in effect. There are no flash flood warnings in effect. But I'm sure there are some high water spots on some of the low-lying spots from 90 to I-10 near Columbus, Colorado County, into northwest Austin County, Sealy, Newham, Cat Spring, Brenham to Huntsville, Navasota, and up here across the north side of Lake Conroe. That's where some of the heaviest rain has fallen yesterday and will continue to fall here for at least the next hour. So that's where the greatest flash flooding threat is, right in this area, right in here. Look at the heavy rain they had. Radar estimates 8 to 10 inches fell there yesterday, and this is where rain is coming down heavily right now. The thing is, this part of the area north of Lake Conroe, you've got the Sam Houston National Forest. So there's a lot of watershed in here and not a very big population density. So hopefully we don't have too many people impacted here, but that water will be running into Lake Conroe, and they are releasing out of Lake Conroe. They're releasing into the San Jacinto River. But at the moment, no flood warning for east or west fork of San Jacinto. We expect right now that it will stay below flood stage, something that we're monitoring very, very carefully. But right now, so far, so good. So what's happening up here right now? There's Lake Conroe, and that's where we've got this band of rain and some thunderstorms. So they're getting more rain right where they've had a whole bunch of rain already. Further southwest, we'll follow the line, Navasota to Hempstead, pockets of heavy rain, lightning and thunder. Brenham getting some lightning and thunder. Industry to Columbus, that band of showers there getting you guys wet in Austin and Colorado County right now. And then further south and west, you've got Wharton County, western edge getting some thunder showers. I think this eventually does get up into Fort Bend County here in the next couple of hours, but I think it may weaken as it does so, and I'll show you why here in just a second. Now first, here's Harris County. Nothing too big and bad. It's nuisance rain. The spray from that truck or that car in front of you is just slowing everything down. I-45, Hardy Toll Road out 290, up 249, 59. Mont Bellevue east over to Winnie. Getting some showers here now, 99 near Cinco Ranch, south of Katy to Richmond, but nothing severe, nothing bad, just enough to really slow down the travel. The roads are wet. But look what's happening on the coast. So this is of great interest. This may impact how this whole heavy rain threat plays out. We've got this band of heavy showers and thunderstorms sitting right here on the coast. And in fact, the leading edge right there, there's a very sharp leading edge. It's all hitting a speed bump and then bumping up, getting lifted, and being wrung out as thunderstorms. This scenario, quite often, you'll get tremendous rain just offshore. And what will happen is this area is literally squeezing out, it's wringing out all the energy that's trying to move further inland. So what happens is the rain happens right on the coast and just offshore, and inland areas don't get a whole lot of rain. So we'll watch and see if that scenario plays out, but I've been watching this for 40 years, and this setup right here where this coastal trough sets up, quite often it wrings out all the heavy rain here and nothing too big and bad forms inland. We're crossing our fingers and hope that that does play out this way. And the Weather Service agrees, so far we've not had a flash flood watch issued for our area. So this line of showers, I put a storm track on it moving east at about 15 to 20. If it holds together, reaches Conroe here 7:58, not too far from now. Spring by 8:42, reaches downtown Houston by 9:53. It would reach Liberty, our eastern counties, by 10:42, and then League City by 11 o'clock, if this line holds together. But I think what's happening here may be wringing out a lot of the energy for this, so we'll see how long that can hold together as it moves to the east-southeast. Regardless, if you can stay in tonight, I'd do it. It's a mess out there with the wet roads. So what about tomorrow morning? You can see it Rain over the mountains of Mexico. That's the next disturbance that is right in the upper level wind. It's going to come into southeast Texas tomorrow morning, early in the morning. Before sunrise it arrives and it will lift the atmosphere and give us another round of rain. Exactly where that rain is going to set up remains to be seen. It may be that it sets up on the coast like that trough and it doesn't get us too wet. We're going to look at an updated future track here in just a second together. It's just updated. I haven't looked at it yet. As far as the flood watch, we're not involved in that, but we do have some urban and small stream flood advisories now issued for northwest Montgomery County. That's the watershed just above Lake Conroe. And then there we go where that heavy rain's also happening here, northern side of Austin County into southeast Washington County, southeast of Brenham. We've got some high water spots there. If you can stay in tonight, do it. It's a dark and stormy night. As far as flood threats, by far the greatest threat is street flooding. Bayou flooding is low, even lower is river flooding and home flooding. We're not expecting that with this event as it stands right now. These events can evolve and change, so we watch it like a hawk tonight. Here's future track, just updated. So by 9 o'clock, yep, scattered showers and thunder showers, but I think this line may have trouble getting too much further to the east. And then here's the next disturbance. So the model has updated. It still has this next disturbance coming in. This is 6 a.m. Friday morning. Do you have to get somewhere tomorrow morning? Do you have an appointment, a medical appointment? It's going to be rainy and messy. Now, we're on the air on the TV side, 4:30 to 7. So Jen and Cheetah, traffic and weather, will get you through all the roadway issues, and there will be issues if this does verify for Friday morning. That's a wet morning with high water spots on roadways, slowing down everything. And 50s. Extra cup of coffee Friday morning. By 9:30, look how the rain reduces in coverage and intensity. It's still there, but letting up. And then it lets up quickly going into the afternoon on Friday. Maybe more scattered showers near the coast. And everybody's talking about the weekend. Saturday morning, this is the last little gasp of a little bit of rain Saturday morning. After that, rain's going to end going into Saturday midday in the afternoon. We get a chance to dry out, sun comes out. Easter Sunday looks beautiful. How much more rain? Yeah, models are still trying to put out little pockets where we could see 2 to 4 inches now through the end of Friday. We should be able to handle that. We've been dry. We had drought creeping in, so all our channels and all our groundwater started out very, very low, so we can take several inches of rain. That's why we haven't had a flash flood watch issued yet. We're watching to see if that changes. We know these things can change from time to time. So this evening, rain chance still 70% through 9 o'clock. I'm going to begin to lower it a little bit by 11 o'clock, but then that second disturbance comes in. And then Friday morning, it's a 100% chance for rain, some of it heavy. We're in the 50s. This street ponding, nuisance street flooding, especially in those construction zones, will really slow down traffic Friday morning. So I'd urge you to watch us on the TV side with Jen and Cheetah 4:30 to 7 in the morning. And then the extended Easter looks beautiful. So the rain ends in the morning, a few showers Saturday morning, then Saturday afternoon it's beautiful. Sunday pleasant, 60 and 77, happy Easter. But the ground may be soggy for the Easter egg hunts on Sunday. And then it's beautiful, 60 and highs near 80 Monday, Tuesday, only a slight chance for a stray shower. That is where we stand right now. We've got some pockets of rain with a band of heavy rain coming across our northwest counties right now. We're monitoring that. There is a slight chance for street ponding. We've got a couple of flash flood advisories for street ponding here north of the Lake Conroe watershed and northern Austin County for areas like Industry. Again, street flooding threat is low, and I want to give you one more look at the radar here before I let you go. Let's update where that rain is falling right now. There it is. There's that band of rain on the coast. And there's the rain. There's the heavy stuff. Columbus. There's Highway 90, west side I-10. Here's downtown Houston. Hempstead, Industry, right in here. High water spots in low-lying areas, definitely being reported there now. And then here's Lake Conroe, so right above Lake Conroe, right in here where they had so much rain yesterday, they got more rain, and so you've got some high water spots on the low water crossings. Just stay off the roads really everywhere if you can. Again, they've had 8 to 9 inches of rain in that swath of rain from Gonzales to just west of Columbus to up to the north side of Lake Conroe. And there's the radar as it stands right now. Here's that band of showers is trying to move east. We'll keep a close eye on that, the stuff on the coast, and we are live on the TV side with a complete update on KHOU 11 News at 10 o'clock. I hope you'll join us then for an update.